stuff right here.
How many of us are here?
Secondary.
I'm in second.
Get off the phone.
How many's with us?
14.
There's 14, but let me go. I'm driving. Bye. I will. All right.
Let's go back a bit. Okay, so Marble Makers was that, right?
I guess he was talking about Marble Makers.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Found in the pot of the end of the rainbow.
Gold.
We technically did that. I guess we just have to find one.
We'll have to see what comes up next. Hey, you see how you can get hunting on here?
Oh no.
Surprised I went in the mountain.
One of the villages that you are in, still one of the cleanest villages around this area. We have stuff that run out of the fields into it, but not many manufacturers upstream of here. So it's still clear, like nice for floating. A lot of canoeists, kayakers use the river, especially during high water, which only happens a few times a year. So when we get high water, we're usually full boats, and then it's down to a walking path for a while. We're going back across this creek that we crossed coming in. Make sure you look up and down the creek. It's not impossible you could see a large chunk of that gold we was talking about here.
There must
We'll be taking a right
cool
uphill.
a clue there. Is there a gold clue, Alexis?
Found in the pot of the end of the rainbow. And that's gold.
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
Oh yeah.
Say it. Gold nugget.
Gold nugget. Alright, stop there.
Okay, as we turn off the main road there, south rim, where you're going to be turning onto the north rim. The National Park, north and south rim,
Second gear.
define the sides of the Grand Canyon. Here, we use them to define the north and south sides
Just
of the
ease
Grand
up.
Overland. We're also
Ease.
coming up on what we call the Teton Range. And we call that because this is our training hill, beginning training hill for four-wheel drive. The Grand Tetons National Park in Wyoming is a little more rugged than this. It's three large mountains that were named by French traders. They called it the South, the Middle, and the Grand Teton. And of course, for those of you who know French, Grand Teton means big breath.
He say big breasts.
Yeah.
Okay, as we come down the hill, we're going to be taking a left here through this little muddy area, and then an immediate right.
Oh my god. Oh my god, babe.
Just ease down it.
As we make these
Put it in
multiple turns through here, make
first,
sure the vehicle behind you
and then just ease on the
sees
clutch
your
and let
turn
it do
gets
its
onto the
thing.
right ridge, right
Off the
line.
brake. No, like the clutch. You put it in gear. Like let the clutch out. There you go. You want the motor to do the slowing, not so much the brake.
Oh my god.
You're alright.
I scratch it.
Oh, I want to go through that.
Easy.
I couldn't go.
It's not always about just gagging it.
As we're passing through the Grand Tetons, there are things that put their impact on this area with the obvious presence of homes and farms in the areas. The Indian artifacts, mines, relics from the Civil War, the old home places, and the cemeteries that dot the landscape. Right.
I don't like how we're going back up to the mountain. I wanted to go down, not back up.
I don't know which one I hate worse. Down or up?
I'd rather go
Up,
down.
I feel like I'm gonna slide. Down, I feel like I'm gonna slide. I don't know, it looks like I'm going down.
This is
I
scary.
have to apologize a little bit. We had routed our trails around here so you guys didn't have to cross the same trail twice. But I guess the snow came, the ice came, and to be able to do it safely, we'll backtrack just a little here and there. We were talking about the old home places and cemeteries and such. as we get up here and take our next left turn onto Big Bend, we will, there's an old walnut tree off to the right that marks an old home place. Lots of rocks and stuff piled around it. For those children along the thing, the way we used to clear fields was the children would follow along behind the plow and pick up all the rocks and take them to the side, making a rock mound or a rock fence along the edge of the fields. There's probably only 300 or 400 rocks around this one, but it had lots more, I'm sure. Some of you noticed it on the way in. What goes along with all the home places is man's best friend. So you might see one of those sitting around just monitoring our travels to make sure we're in the right direction safely.
Man's best friend. It's right here on the left. It's right here on the left. See? There's man's best friend.
My dad's seen that.
Oh, right there. We already seen it. Look at that big stick sticking out. I'm gonna scratch my shit up.
You ain't.
Mom.
I got 2 hands on the wheels.
No, I'm talking about the scratches. This is better.
Okay, as we come off of that Big Bend or that little road we were just on, we'll be taking a right on Big South Fork. Any of you know about Big South Fork? It's a recreation area just east of here on the Tennessee-Kentucky line. Big South Fork is one of those areas, National Park recreation areas, that host a lot of ATV off-road vehicle trails. In that area, there's probably 200 miles of horse trails and over 500 miles of ATV and four-wheel drive trails in that region. The Big South Fork National Park has probably 60 miles of trail within it that's maintained and kept up, similar to the National Forest trails here locally. If you ever visit Big South Fork, be careful, as you'll be driving along a trail like this and there might be orange pipes laying across the trail. Those are moving natural gas and oil around through the area. That area still has a lot of active gas and oil wells that provide energy for us. In fact, I know some locals up there who have natural gas wells on their property. They power their cars, their house off the natural gas and then sell the excess to the gas companies.
Sure. What's on that?
I like the Big South Fork. There's some wildlife wandering around. As you come up to the next turn, we'll be turning right. Keep an eye out for some of those birds that manage to hide away from
the turkeys.
Holidays.
Turkeys.
Yeah, sitting there waving at us now because Thanksgiving is long past for a year.
See them? Turkeys right there.
Oh, turkeys.
Eating more forage from similar material. Most of them. Oh,
Here, you want to tell them turkey, Lex?
These guys just love those vegetarian families. They don't like ending up on the dinner table.
Why don't you go turkey?
Okay, we'll be passing back by the little shelter here. This is one of the areas where we meet when we're doing military training. And you see our classroom is mostly outdoors, so in this type of weather, it's chilly training. As we head off up Grandview Trail here, it's sort of a stair-step operation up to the top. You may want to give yourself a little space and make sure that everybody makes the stair steps without having to back down. This is probably one of the longer hills that we've been on so far. Traction should be good, but just to make sure, allow plenty of space.
Tell him how high we are. Ask him how high we are.
I don't care how we are. I'm about to get out and let Daddy drive.
You
this
got
one.
this.
No.
Why do you keep making me do this?
Because this is easy trails. You're okay, babe. There's nothing that
This
can
is one of
happen.
those hills that might have been fun in 6 or 8 inches
Pull up
of
some
snow
more.
with a big inner tube to slide down. All these water brakes would have made a good whoopity-doo as we come across those.
All right, now. You're going to do it in second gear the whole
As
way
you
up.
reach the
First,
top of the
second.
hill, keep your eyes around
Just wait.
for something that might be really appropriate to use in this
I don't wanna do
time
it.
of the
You
year.
got it.
This
I don't wanna do it.
time of day, an ice, there's a rail sled